and good morning and good morning. I just want to give God the glory. I just want to thank him, and he's been so faithful. He's been more than good. And lots of times when we have different things going through, the good ones, we don't forget to say thanks. And we have some challenging ones, and sometimes that's when we call on God. Like even during the earthquake, we saw people saying, "Oh God." And I said, big up to my colleague. For me, that was a beautiful line. But every day I call on him. Every day I thank him. And this morning I woke up thinking to share some of what's been going on with me, with you. I've never done this. And imagine, I'm just a little nervous because you can call this breaking news. It is my breaking news. So May 4, 2021, during COVID, I became scared. And I was scared because imagine you're told to stay home, and I was scared because you just don't know where the next bread is gonna come from. And I want to big up RJ Ardelina Group, because that stability, especially during COVID, was so important to my mental health. But it just wasn't enough, because remember now, you've started living at a particular lifestyle, and then there's COVID. So I don't know if it was rough for you like it was for me. It was. And then I decided to start a call center, start another business, and whoa, Lord of his mercy, was it rough. It was rough. And then somebody told me, when other things weren't working out during that time, and I was getting very sad. Imagine me sad, Vinette. Very sad. And I was doing Fame Frequency, but I was so sad some nights, so worried some nights, so absolutely worried. And somebody said, you know what? Try this. And I said, as long as it's legal, because no matter how hungry I am, I'm never doing anything illegal. This is, we're talking about two opportunities. One, Planet Marketing, and the other one, teletravel. And I had no clue what that was. Remember, I'm a trained teacher. Remember that I am a radio broadcaster, television broadcaster, entrepreneur, love businesses, love children. So that's where I dive in, and I love family, anything that has to do with family. And I decided to try it. It was one of the best decisions of my life. Not only did it protect my mental health, because then I could go from resort to resort, like I'm here at the beautiful Deja. I'm going to tell you something about that in a little bit. But the great thing about this is that it also provided a lot of persons who are trained, and it provides, and it still provides, a lot of persons who are there for you, in your corner. And for me, that is so important, because I usually am the one rubbing somebody's back on their shoulder and saying it's going to be okay, trusting God. But usually I'm not the one on the receiving end of that, because I'm usually the one giving the energy and doing all of that. And what is fantastic is that during that time, this organization, this beautiful organization, they were there saying, it's going to be okay. Lots of times you're going through stuff, some real tough stuff. You just want to hear, even if it is it's not true, you just want to hear somebody say, it's going to be okay. And I thank so many persons in the organization who held my hand and said, Jenny, it's going to be okay. People like Director Denisha Bailey Cole, people like Trish, Cheryl, who started, with whom I started, who say it's going to be okay. And I needed it. I needed to hear it at that time. I'm going to tell you two very big things. It's not going to be a long live. It's a live from my heart. And I don't usually do this. Usually I mean to them jumping and bubbling and having a good time. And yes, I live for the fullest. I live life to the fullest. It's important to live life. So September 7, with the business, I kind of jump fast, yeah? No, so big up. I went to Planet Marketing at a convention that was just phenomenal. I didn't even know that it was really that big. They kept saying, you got to come to convention. And I went. It was huge, over 7,000 people in the same room with the same mindset to do well and to be as big and as great and as wonderful as your intention and your purpose. And it felt good, and I got those awards, and it motivated me, you know. So I want to big them up. It's such a really wonderful organization. But it's September 7th, that's my birthday, and I turned 50 years old. Yeah, look good, feel good, all these nice things. People don't give you gifts after what? You start getting gifts at what age? What age you start getting gifts? Talk to me. Are they on here? You start getting gifts, I don't know, 20, 30. Some didn't expect to get a gift at 50. But I got gifts. I said big up to, of course, partners and sponsors and people in my life who just always been there. But I opened my phone, this phone, and it says, you've been paid. I'm like, wow. I got paid on my birthday. It was not the 25th. You heard me say September 7th. For me, that was a wow. Who gets paid on the 7th of a month? I didn't even know that's possible. I'm always waiting on the 25th to be paid. In this organization that I want you to think about, you get paid over 7 times per month. Let me say that again. In this organization, we get paid over 7 times per month. My wow, like I'm big and serious. When I opened the phone on September 7th and saw that I was paid on September 7th, I just said, to God be the glory. It was a wow moment. And then things start happening. You know, you got good things happening in your life and some bad things happening in your life. My mother got deathly unwell. And I'm the main hook in my family. Not the oldest, but the main hook in my family. And I decided, I'm going to tell you another thing that I've never shared, that I was going to try and see if I can really save mommy, because mommy, she's so in love with daddy. She's so in love with Cascade and John. We just cannot take her. We couldn't take her from the community. And I wanted to bring her to Kingston, you know, to give her the best health care, doctors, nurses. And she just said, I want to stay here. And then I got tired of her telling me she wants to stay there. And I got in an ambulance, and we went to Spalding's, and I said, I'm taking mommy, and I'm taking her to Kingston. And I took her from that hospital in an ambulance, and you know that can't be cheap, right? And I kid you not, while we're in the ambulance, well, they're in the ambulance and we're driving quickly behind the ambulance. But by then she was not responsive. She was not responding at all. And I took her to University of the West Indies. I want to thank University of the West Indies. They were so good. They moved so quickly. And I'm not joking. I looked on my phone, and again I was paid. Again I was paid. And I'm saying again, Lord, to you be the glory. So while it is University of the West Indies, and I thought it was going to be inexpensive. No, there's a cost involved, but I could pay. I could pay. And I could, of course, say to my siblings, my brothers and my sister, don't worry about it. And that's because I got paid again. We're paid every Thursday. It was a Thursday. I was paid again. It was a Thursday. I took my mom in an ambulance on a Thursday, and I looked. I'm trying hard to not cry, y'all. I got paid. And I could pay for the ambulance, and I could take care of that because I got paid. It was a Thursday. I remember now it was a Thursday. And I'm like, oh my God, I got paid. I can pay the bill. And then for an entire week, University Hospital tried to save my mom, and I thank them so very much. Dr. Harrow, Dr. Eiffel. And what was fantastic is for the entire week they tried and didn't work. Mommy died. She died October 19. I'm going to tell you something I've not shared ever. They asked me if I wanted, at University Hospital, if I wanted to wait to take care of everything, and I said no. I remember I had a show planned in Montego Bay, and I just don't know how to tell somebody I can't come to your show because my mom is dead. So I said, Jehovah, you're going to be with me now. You're going to helped me to pick myself up and just dig deep. And I didn't share it at all because I don't want people at an event saying, I'm sorry, your mom is dead, I'm so sorry, and condolences. And I know they mean it, but it only makes you weaker, especially when you cannot afford to be weak. But I'm going to tell you something powerful. I took my mom to University of the West Indies, and on our way in the ambulance, I told you I saw that I got paid by this organization. Planet paid me. When they called to say we should come to the hospital now, we knew what was happening. It's October 19, and I'm looking in my diary just to make sure. It was a Thursday. 1 week. 1 week. I got paid again. And when I guess when people dying, they don't want to talk about monies, but I just said, okay, how much do we owe? My brother contributed, of course. My other brother is overseas and my sister is far. And when I went to pay the bill to make sure that everything is taken care of, since mom died on October 19 at 5:09 a.m., I came off here at 9 o'clock. And my brother was a mess, and I decided I'm going to be strong. And then I walked up to ask how much was our bill, and it was over $100,000. It wasn't a little bit. And then I got a notification that I've been paid. It was a Thursday again. So the ambulance was a Thursday. And mom died on a Thursday. How powerful is God? How powerful is this opportunity that 2 Thursdays when I needed the extra income, then I didn't have to go into savings or stress my brothers and my sister. I got paid again. I got paid again. And I want to say big thanks to Planet Marketing, because you don't understand. Even if I had to put some monies on that, because we're talking ambulance, not cheap to move from one parish to the next. We're talking hospital bill for some 1 whole week is not cheap. But imagine, I don't know who to thank. So I'm thanking them both as Planet Marketing and thanking Jehovah, because he is, I know he is my rock. He's my rock. I got paid 3 times. That mattered so much to me. On my birthday as a gift. On the day I took my mother in to try and save her life. And on the day she died, I got paid. And, you know, you need those moments, you know? Those feel-good moments, they work at empowering you and building you. They do work. And Sunday morning it is, and you're going to church. But for me, my biggest praise is in this room here at Deja to say, Father, you be glorified in all things. And I adore you so much. And my life is yours. And I will never stop loving Jehovah. He is so good. And I'm speaking to you this morning, and whatever is happening and whatever it is you're going through, trust him. I trust him. And yesterday, well, this week, Deja has been saying, make sure you're here, make sure you're here at Deja, make sure you're here. And I make sure I shuffle my life to make sure I'm here. And then they had an award section. And I was so happy that my partners, because the good news about this business is you can join as my partner. You can come and be a part of this organization. And I don't see why not. It's one of the best decisions I've made in my life to be in this organization. And Deja called and said, you got to be here. So I took up my entire family and I decided, okay, we're going to go to Deja. Guess what? Deja last night gave me an award. I didn't even know this. I'm doing bookings because I book, you know, I love to book travel. I love to book cruises and resorts and Airbnbs. And this same organization not only allows us to invite you to be a part of it, so you can join me as my partner. I'm going to give you my number and I'm done. But you also can book travel. So you have 2 opportunities to earn. Here's what's great. The one that kept saying I get paid every Thursday, it actually pays us up to 7 times per month. I call it weekly. So 7 times per month is how I get paid. And that does not include the 25th. So I'm not waiting on the 25th anymore. We also get paid on the 25th. But it also has a travel aspect. And look at what this is. Look at God again. So when I'm booking Deja, I didn't even know there's an award. I don't live for awards. I live full. I live big because one day we're going to die. So I live with passion. I dance with passion and I live with passion and I broadcast and I MC and I'm on stage with passion because I don't know if it's my last. And I'm saying the same thing to you. You live big, you live full. Stop living like an apology. Stop living and watching if somebody is watching, if they're listening, if they care. Like, I really don't care. I don't care if you think I'm too loud. I don't care if you think I'm vulgar. I don't think you think if my laugh is too loud. I am living while I can. And look at this again. Top agent. Like, I didn't even know this. Deja awarded me top agent for 2023. And I love booking Deja. You know why? It fits in a pocket. It fits in any pocket. So if you have money, you want to watch a pocket, then I love booking Deja. If you say, okay, I'm on a budget, Jenny, I like booking Deja. And then another word. Look at this now. You tell me how I should feel this morning that last night Deja gave me. Like, I just started the business May 4, 2021. I started out of desperation during COVID when you were told to stay home and I was only being paid by RJ Gleaner Group. I decided to start this travel business in 2 years. Look at this. Second top agency in Jamaica for Deja. Are you kidding me? So I wake up. I've not had breakfast because my tummy is full. My family said, you coming for breakfast? I'm like, breakfast who? Breakfast what? No. Look at this. To God be the glory. I didn't even realize. I was just doing it. I was just living full and living big. And I'm saying to you, it is possible. I am that possibility. I'm saying to you, you can be that possibility. I have a meeting at 4 o'clock. And I want to tell you more. I have meetings every Sunday at 4 o'clock. We don't need to wait on Sundays. If you want to know when Sunday is not available, let me tell you. And the great news is that it is a global business. Wherever you are in the world and you're watching this video, link me. 876-220-9638. I can help to train you in this business. I can bring you in this business. You don't have to wait on the 25th for somebody to pay you. You don't have to stay where you are. You don't have to do it the same way, the same time, all the time. You can be a difference. And don't give me the excuses. Now, what's the excuse you're going to give me? Tell me now, with my life so full, my life, what are you going to tell me to say that you can't do it? So if you're in USA, call. If you're in Ireland, call. UK, call. It's Samoa, Belize. I don't want to start going Barbados, Bahamas, Cayman. You name it, from A to Z, wherever you are in the world, you link me if you want to do more. You link me if you're tired of doing the same thing the same way. You link me if you're tired of just being paid on the 25th. You link me if it is that you want to do more, you want to earn, and we're talking US dollars. You link me if it is you want to make your life fuller. You link me if you want to travel more. You link me if you want to help others travel. Link me if it is that you just want to step into your purpose. Link me if it is you want to say, hey, why am I doing the same thing the same way and thinking I'm going to get to different results? You're not. Link me if it is that you want to do more with your life. I got a meeting today. I can have a meeting anytime you want. It doesn't have to be on Sundays when I keep my meetings at 4 o'clock. But I'm saying this business has saved me. My mental health is intact. I am so grateful to God. Because although it is Corinne and Cheryl who said, hey, why not try this business? It is Jehovah who led me to this business. And on a Sunday morning, this is my worship. And I'm forever grateful. link me. You can step into purpose and you can do more. Thank you for being in my church. This is my service. I don't want to sing today. I'm going to sing for you another day. I'm going to do this a little bit more. And one day I'm going to sing for you because I can sing. He's blessed me and gifted me with the ability to sing. So great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow or turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassion, they fail not. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto